Okay, some more history with Metro Trails. Here we are at Mt Parnassus in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Say hi, Ev. No. Ah. We're tracing the historic route of the Morris Canal, where it used to pass through. It came through right here, along the base of the mountain. You're looking over at Morgan Hill there on the other side of the Delaware River, straight ahead. Down below us, we have the Belvidere Delaware Railroad, which was established through here in the mid-1850s. Later became part of the Pennsylvania Railroad. So here we are, tracing where the canal used to go into what is now Delaware River Park. Now, this large open area was the canal basin. When I say canal basin, we're talking basically a parking lot for canal boats. And it was at the top of inclined plane number 11 West. That was the first of the 23 turbine-driven inclined planes abandoned on the Morris Canal because they no longer needed that connection after they had the interchange with the railroad. There were docks all over through where we just were. So now we're skirting the edge of the basin, and right in this area here was where there used to be an office associated with the canal. There was a toll house for the canal over here, and the powerhouse was just past the skate park here, right there in that vicinity. Plane 11 went under the Belvidere Delaware Railroad, and then under the former Lehigh Valley Railroad and the Central Railroad of New Jersey, which both crossed the Delaware right next to one another. There's a lot of history on this. I could go on forever, but the Lehigh Valley Railroad had a connection with the Belvidere Delaware Railroad, and the Kent Yard is just to the other side of Mt Parnassus from us, which would be the east side. And in order to access it, Lehigh Valley Railroad built this magnificent cut to make its way through the middle of Parnassus. So here is that cut. Track's still in place. A little bumpy here, right, Ev? He's used to it, though, don't worry. Right, Ev? You like this stuff. Here we are in the Mt Parnassus cut. Really a very cool little area. And there's a path right here. It's really rough, but you can climb up right over here and make your way to the top of Parnassus and see where a lot of historic views were taken. If you follow this page, you'll see a lot of then and now history compilations that I have set up in this cut or very close to it on the railroads and the canal. It's amazing in such a busy area that this has not been formalized as a trail in any way. If it were to be done, keeping this set of tracks in for historic ambiance would make it even more of a draw for people to see. I'll look back through the Mt Parnassus cut. Some great views up in there. Once again, though, there's not a formal trail up it yet, anyway. And here we are on the other side. Once again, the Morris Canal was right here, right beside the tracks. But that disappeared and was abandoned in 1924, much dismantled by 1927. And then Phillipsburg whether it had permission to do so or not, because most of the Morris Canal properties reverted to, or not reverted, but were taken over by the Lehigh Valley Railroad under like a 99-year lease. They started using the property as a dump. And so now the property is having some issues as the garbage that's under it is deteriorating and causing some sinkholes, and occasionally you see some trash dipping up out of the grass and everything. So if you do come to the park, be careful as not to hit anything there. But overall, it's a very nice park. There is a paved trail that follows near to where the Morris Canal used to pass through, and you can go right up to the top of the plain where the powerhouse was, and there are some historic markers there to check out. And so we are very close to the western terminus of the 102-mile canal. It went all the way from just over here to Jersey City. As we're coming back over here, somebody separated these rails here, so push my stroller right on through here. Look past this interesting looking tree. The Lehigh Valley Railroad main line is right over here. Now that was completed in 1872. But to put that in perspective, the Central Railroad of New Jersey, which was just beyond it, they're very closely parallel here, that was here since the 1850s. And then same with the Belvedere Delaware Railroad, later Pennsylvania Railroad. So after that, Morris and Essex Railroad came in, became part of the Lackawanna, and this became a major pinch point of railroads. Even before that, over this way and beyond the basin, canal boats could be ferried across the Delaware River and connect with both the Delaware Canal and the Lehigh Canal. So this was a major transportation center. Even before that, the turnpikes came together here, and Aboriginal trails before that. So that's why this was an ideal spot for the Transportation Heritage Center that never came to be, unfortunately, but maybe one of these days we'll see it. So here you have it, former Lehigh Valley Railroad, Parnassus Cut, and there's Ev. Will you wave bye? Can you wave? Wave? No? You tired of history? Thanks for watching.